Hello, my name is Carl Clark, and I am an 8th grade science teacher at St. James Middle School in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in Instructional Technology at Coastal Carolina University. The purpose of this video is to share with you some of my experiences conducting an instructional technology analysis and solution strategy for a school organization. I will also be sharing with you some of the highs and lows I experienced during this process, as well as the extraordinary personal and professional growth that I experienced during this process. St. James Middle School is a wonderful school located in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It is one of 13 middle schools in Horry County. Horry County District is dedicated to inspiring possibilities for student success through a broad range of teaching and learning opportunities. Because St. James Middle School has now been a one-to-one school, meaning that every child has a computer, I was expected to learn some new and exciting technologies that were going to be integrated at our school in the future. St. James Middle School is a public suburban school that serves approximately 950 7th and 8th grade students and the local community. An instructional technology inventory analysis of St. James Middle School was conducted in September 2020 to evaluate the instructional technology for education systems using 3 criteria: the age of the devices, the level of functionality, and relative level of need or use. During this analysis, I learned that St. James Middle School has a wealth of instructional technology at their disposal, including laptops, projectors, smartboards, desktop computers, iPads, and much more. Most importantly, I learned how much these instructional technologies greatly enhance this organization's ability to achieve its desired goals for student achievement. It also became apparent how dependent teachers and students have become on these instructional technologies. Following the instructional technology inventory report, I generated a list of questions to dig deeper into the suspected areas of deficit. My first suspicion was the longevity of the already 4-year-old student Chromebooks. During several of these interviews, I did uncover some potential blind spots, but I surprisingly discovered something a lot more interesting that was completely unexpected. Last minute, I decided to interview the principal of St. James Middle School, Olga Togus, and to my surprise, she shared with me that up to 33% of students do not have consistent access to the internet at home. This is significant because as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, students are currently learning within a hybrid model in which they are expected to be distance learning for the majority of the time. The inconsistent access to the internet has been significantly impacting St. James Middle School from reaching its instructional goals during this pandemic, much more than anything I initially expected. This completely revolutionized the course of my entire investigation moving forward. A lack of internet access creates a substantial barrier for many students to learn effectively during distance learning days, essentially creating a digital divide among St. James Middle School students. So the question now became, what can we do? Now that I had a clear mission to support this organization, it was time for some research. Step 1 was a teacher initiative to readily provide high-quality paper and pencil assignments for those students in need as a legitimate alternative. Step 2 were to train teachers on how to offer high-quality learning opportunities to be available by mobile devices that would not have an unreasonable burden on their data plans. Step 3, offering students and families a list of free Wi-Fi hotspots available in the local area. Step 4 was for St. James Middle School to consider applying for the Empowered Ed program offered by T-Mobile. This program could potentially provide up to 500 students mobile internet access. The final step would be to write a proposal to the school district to provide some mobile hotspots for students and families with the greatest need. During this experience, I learned that instructional technology changes within an organization are an absolute necessity for every educational organization. Because St. James Middle School has limited time and money, each step of the change plan outlined in the proposal attempted to help this organization reach its desired state by taking a minimalistic approach in terms of logistics, time, and cost, as well as an appreciation for the human and technical systems which are most critical components of change. During this process, I experienced many highs and many lows. I am so grateful for this entire experience and feel as though I have grown tremendously both professionally and personally. I now feel a lot more knowledgeable in taking a leadership role within an educational organization to help them reach a desired state in terms of instructional technology.